ba ba ba. Thank you.
Hello, MCM
Hello.
Birmingham. How are you? No. How are we, MCM Birmingham? Yes. Michael Landis is on the sofa. How are you, sir?
I'm very good, thank you.
Very good. So, you are on Sky One's Hooten And The Lady.
Yeah.
Upside down, of course. So, how are you first?
I'm very good, second, first. No, I'm
Yeah.
good. But I want to tell you a story about that picture. That was the first day of filming.
Oh, wow.
And I was hung upside down in the jungle. We were in Africa, not the Amazon. And I was sick like 6 times.
What, being upside down like that?
Yeah, because I wasn't really tied to it, so I had to hold myself up the whole time. Plus, they were putting all this smoke that was like some weird, whatever that smoke was.
Oh, like dry ice, kind of.
And-
Oh, there's a better one
But
there.
when you do that for 7 hours, but I rallied. So my face is a true guy that was sick, and then he came. Like I thought it was the most authentic thing I did on the.
I like the look. It's curious. It's like, what are they
It's-
actually going
it's
to do
not-
to me? So, Ophelia Lovibond
Yeah.
plays the lady. What's it like working with her, first of all?
She's great. I
Great.
mean, she's first of all a terrific actress, and
Yeah.
but when you work with somebody for 12, 13 hours a day for 7 months,
Yeah.
it's that becomes your partner. You know, you have to. You're up at 4 in the morning. You're there all day and everything. And she was a great working partner and a hard worker, very smart, never complained. I mean, just she was up for it all.
Straight professional then, really. Like
Yeah.
real straight professional.
And funny. I think she's a great comedian. A lot of the I mean, she sometimes is
Yeah.
has the straight role, but I think it's funnier than just doing one-liners all the time. You know.
Is there any funny moments? You said she's funny and stuff. Any funny moments from set from Ophelia doing anything?
Oh, she's not funny in real life.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Is there funny moments from her?
Any funny
doing
moments
stuff?
you've got from on set with her?
Yeah, I mean, I think we laughed all
Yeah,
day
just-
long.
yeah,
I
it was
mean,
just-
And I mean, everywhere we went was a real place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wow.
Let's get ready
It's
to
a rumble!
No, but everywhere we went, so
Yeah.
you're in Rome, you're all over Rome. You're getting towed around on a Vespa with an escort through Rome. There's a little bit of like, oh my God, like there's a little bit of where kids in a
Yeah.
candy shop. You know what I mean?
But that's what I just said to you before we went live. I said to you, like, when there was that scene where you was on the boat on the Amazon and you're driving down there. You was acting, being professional, but you could see in your faces every inch you were just soaking in. Like you were just in awe of where you were and what
And
surrounded you was in.
There's real wild, like, do you know what a monitor lizard is?
No, I don't. Explain.
They're bigger than this couch. It's like a gigantic lizard that I've never. I thought it was like a
Oh man.
like a Gila monster or something.
Yeah.
They're all there. Like the wildlife, everything is in your. And we were in South Africa
Oh,
where
man.
there's every. So you're in awe and you're frightened
You're
all at once.
trying to think, don't come close to me.
No, yeah.
Stay there.
No, we always laughed. I try to
Yeah.
have a good time.
Well, you
I
see.
mean, I try to enjoy myself. And
Yeah.
this show had offered that. They wanted us to be loose and improvise a little bit and have fun with each other.
Yeah.
So hopefully that came across.
Oh, it did. It absolutely come across in abundance. But do you like that it's got so many people saying it's like Indiana Jones? And like moonlighting as well.
Well, I love moonlighting. And
Moonlighting, yeah.
I would have. If you were to say what kind of show do you want to make, I would say I want to try to do moonlighting. So
Yeah.
saying this is moonlighting in the jungle.
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
I loved all the Indiana Joneses. I would never think that it would be like that. But if it has some of the things that we liked about Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, and that rubs off into this show, whatever
Well,
that fun, whatever that adventure, whatever then great, I'll take it. You know
I mean,
what
Indiana. Myself, I relate Indiana Jones to this because your character is like Indy, rugged, bit of a ladies' man. Do you know what I mean? And loves adventure. Look at him, soaking it in.
No, I'm not.
But yeah, that's why I like it. Have you got a favourite indie film? On the
I
spot.
think the second one.
The second one.
I mean, I love the first one, obviously, but at my age and when that Temple of Doom came out, I think that was
Yeah.
the one. I mean, I like Short Round. Sorry.
Short round. Everyone likes short round. So the location, you've went to Rome, Egypt,
Cambodia.
Cambodia,
We went to Russia.
Ethiopia,
we shot
Russia.
in Moscow.
What one was your favourite? I mean, obviously, every single one's you're going to have elements of like, I
Because I've
really
never
loved
been
it there.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm a half Italian, so I loved going to Rome. We sort of
Yeah.
started in Rome. Prior to my throwing up, we actually went to Rome first. And then I never would have thought I would have liked Russia, but there I was in the middle of Moscow, and that kind of was amazing. But I think Cambodia, where we ended at Angkor Wat,
Yeah.
there was just something kind of magical about that I didn't anticipate or
Yeah.
and I thought, and I made a film, Gold, which you knew about,
Yeah.
with Matthew McConaughey that all shot in Thailand.
Yeah.
And while I was there, I wanted to go to Angkor Wat because it's very close.
Yeah.
But the set flooded on the first day of filming on
Oh.
Gold. They had built this gigantic set that flooded underwater, like destroyed it.
Yeah.
So the whole schedule got moved around. I didn't go anywhere. So less than a year later,
Yeah.
I'm in Angkor Wat shooting with some of the Gold crew.
Yeah.
Because every time we went to a different country, we would pick up crew, some local crew.
Yeah.
There was like a little bit of an infrastructure. And it was like a very bizarre Hollywood moment in Southeast Asia where
Yeah.
I'd never been before in my life, and now twice in 11 months. So I got to go to Angkor Wat, which I wanted to go to.
Yeah. Well, that was cool, man. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, if you're there, you're going to enjoy it a bit more better.
Also, I don't know a show, not to toot, hootin', tootin',
Hoot and toot.
that goes all these places.
No.
So it was a very expensive show, and so everyone's like, when are you going to do a second series? And the intention was to go right away, but because of many things, but Brexit's made it a tiny bit more expensive.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And Donald Trump, no, I'm joking. No, Brexit made it more, but we sold the show to the CW, which is a network in America
Yeah.
that does Flash, Arrow, Supergirl. So it's going to come out in the summer in the US. So
Oh, wow.
if people accept it the way they accepted it here, then we'll get to go back and make.
Oh, that would be absolutely amazing. While you was on set in these locations, did you get to explore?
Yes. Well, I always joke, if you were going to go visit Rome,
Yeah.
and you would go, oh, we're going to go here, here, and here, that's where we filmed.
Yeah.
We were at the Vatican. We were at the Pantheon. So we actually spent 12 hours a day in the place that you would maybe visit for a few hours.
So was lunch like, I tell you what, we're not going to have lunch, we're just going to have a quick walk around,
Yeah.
we're going to go on this tour.
Everywhere, all
Yeah.
the time, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then you had, like I said, these crews that worked there. So it was a little bit of behind the scenes of Rome, because
Yeah.
you had locals going, this is the best place where you get gelato or whatever. And then you're
wow.
in Cambodia, you must go here, this is where, so you got like a heightened version, even though that we were there for a short period
Yeah.
of time, a heightened version of what it would be like to live or be in these places.
Oh, wow. Did you find anything
But
historic?
in Russia, I just ate at Jamie's Italian.
Oh, who doesn't like Jamie's Italian? Come on.
No, I'm
So-
not joking.
No. So did you find any historical like facts out that you
He's
really
not
enjoyed?
interested, not a fan.
In it?
He's had it.
Did he? Was he proper blanking you as you went down?
He mad dogged me.
Did he?
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I said, did you find any historical facts out that you thought, wow, like I'm really taken back with that while you was at these locations?
I mean,
there was obviously loads.
all of it. Like,
Yeah.
so in Moscow, there was an episode about a Fabergé egg.
Hey.
Look at that posing. And we went in the Kremlin, there are a few Fabergé eggs left.
All right.
But I didn't really know about the Fabergé eggs,
Okay.
just in my American mediocre education. But my kids came to Moscow because it was over Easter break.
Yeah.
And we went into the Kremlin and got like a little end of the day viewing.
Oh, wow.
So I think you pick up little bits everywhere I went.
Yeah. So it was kind of like a history lesson. And
A history
kind of,
lesson
yeah,
everywhere.
geography lesson.
And then Ophelia's character always had to learn all the facts
Yeah.
and the facts around the facts.
Yeah.
And I got to kind of just make a smart aleck response to it all. So
Quick whip.
she had homework on the whole job.
And then you just rocked up to set.
I
right.
just rocked up.
What are we doing? So,
Kind of.
did you love getting down and dirty in some of the stunt scenes, or was there a stunt guy, a double?
Right, the stunt, I always say this, the stunt guys that did this show, Tom Cruise is who we know is
Yeah.
a massive, does all of his stunts. He has a South African guy as his coordinator.
Yeah.
That guy the guys that he uses were our stunt guys.
Nice.
So I felt in very, very good hands
Yeah.
because that's the safest, Tom will work at the safest level.
Yeah.
So I was able to push myself more than I felt I wanted to. I mean, I'm a dad, I have kids.
Yeah.
And I was dying to do the show, but I didn't want to die to
Do
do
it
the
in the
show.
show.
But we try to do as much as we can. I mean, we were in a helicopter, we were in an airplane fighting, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They sent real stuntmen in a big helicopter fighting, and then we were in a helicopter that was about as high as this ceiling doing our own fighting.
Oh, wow.
I don't love heights.
No? You're not a massive fan?
No.
No.
But
So
we did a little of that.
it's your aisle seat on the plane then. When someone says, oh, can you swap? I want a window seat. And you're like, yeah, go ahead. Go on, you can have that. I'm only going to close the window anyway. So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, to me, there's a love story with you and Ophelia's character, and it seems to be ongoing. Do you feel if season 2 when it does, to be quite fair, I'm going to say when it does, do you feel that will carry on? Do you think it will develop more?
Well, she got married at the end, but
Yeah.
Tony was like, she doesn't have to stay married. Like, I think the will they, won't they is always tricky to keep these shows like that. I kind of was like, let's have them get together right away and
Yeah.
get it over with, and then they can be apart. But
Yeah.
I think the feeling is you wish they would be together, like you enjoy them.
Yeah, you do.
But Tony and Ophelia, Tony being the writer, Ophelia goes, why can't a woman and a man be friends?
Yeah.
And she has another relationship, which is fine. But
I think it's
what
fun.
goes on in the jungle stays in the jungle. No, I'm joking. There's something, I think what they sold me on is they're a match for each other, and
Yeah.
that's what's attractive.
Yeah.
It's not just, ooh, look at her.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from that place. It comes from, I've never met somebody that can go toe-to-toe with me,
Yeah.
and that's attractive. So I think there's definitely, I don't know. I just do what I'm told.
Is it? I mean, the characters, you warm to them, and then when you kind of get the relationship, you're kind of thinking, oh, and that's what grips you from episode to the next. You're kind of like, you know, come on, like, let's hope this happens. And then, like you said, she gets married in the final episode, and you're kind of like, this can still happen, though.
Yeah.
This is still going to happen.
Was that me?
No, that's nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with that.
No.
Sorry. The other thing is, she rubs off on him, and he rubs
Yeah.
off. Like, I love in the end of the first one when she's sucking the
Shrimp. Is it
yeah,
shrimp or
crayfish or
yes,
something.
yeah. Because she,
I had to eat like 50 of those, but they didn't have. They put yogurt or something. They put
oh.
They wanted a sucking sound, so they put like. I felt like it was like. And that director of the first one made us do like 100 takes. I was like, oh.
Because Hooten says the best flavour's in the head. You have to suck it out the
Yeah.
head. And then in the end of it, sorry to give the spoiler away, she's like slurping away.
At the museum, yeah.
But oh well, I think we'll leave Hooten there. But you're quite game to be doing the next season when you're
I would
approached to
love
do it.
I mean, I would, of course.
Yeah.
I love this. And I went back to LA, and I'm reading all the new television series that they're going to make.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of just straight procedural stuff that I
Yeah.
have a hard time wrapping my head around because
Yeah.
I love how cheeky and naughty he is.
It is. He is very cheeky and very naughty. We're going to touch on Gold now,
Okay.
starring Matthew McConaughey. You played Glenn Binkert.
Yeah, but Gold is based on a true story.
Yeah.
I'm going to bore the little ones.
Yeah.
It's the largest gold scandal that happened,
Yeah.
where a guy claimed to have found a mountain of gold in Indonesia,
Yeah.
and it was fraud, but
Yeah.
it was billions of dollars. Matthew played this desperate guy in the 80s.
Yeah.
He gained like 45 pounds
Shaved
for
his
real.
head.
Shaved his head, bald, so he's not
Yeah.
Matthew from Fool's Gold.
No.
He, but since he won his Oscar and everything, I think he's a terrific actor, and he works really hard, and he totally committed to that. And I play the American banker that goes out to verify that it's
Yeah, what's
legitimate.
going
So
on?
it's my fault that it all goes.
Yeah, it all goes, it crumbles.
Yeah. But I have a kind of a small role, although I was in Thailand for 5 weeks and New York for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was a big movie from the guy that did Traffic and Syriana, great filmmaker named Stephen Gagin.
Did you do any, because it's based on the Briec scandal, did you do any kind of research on the Briec scandal yourself?
I
Because
read
obviously-
about it just out of curiosity, and then Stephen said, it's not, I'm going to do my version of it.
Yeah.
And then it was more 80s. It was like,
It was 80s.
it's looking at all that
hardcore.
80s stuff.
Yeah.
So and they didn't have LASIK eye surgery,
Yeah.
and 50% more people wore glasses. So I made my guy I wore glasses, which isn't,
I like it.
it's very Clark Kent.
Very. Well, I mean, did you, obviously, in scenes with Matthew?
Yeah, all of them were,
Yeah. So, what was your reaction when you first went on set and you see Matthew? Like you said, it wasn't fool's gold, the way he was there.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to the way he looked when you come onto set?
Yeah, he looked like an ogre, like it was a whole nother, and he didn't want to reveal the hair yet, so he was always wearing hats.
Yeah.
And we were at an airport in Thailand, and he didn't take the hat off, and the first time I saw him take the hat off, I was like, I mean, he looks totally...
Oh, he does.
But then you spend 5 weeks with him, and all he does is drink beers and eat ham. He like enjoyed...
Well, that was what he
and
said.
his
he
kids
said.
loved it. The kids, because he had his whole family with him. And they called him like Super Dad because he was having pancake. There was no... Normally he's like juices and
Yeah.
protein, and here the kids were loving it.
Because he said that's what his diet was, cheeseburgers and all
But you
stuff
can't
like
get
that.
a cheeseburger in South Thailand. It's like green curry, and so I don't know how. So all he would talk about was cheeseburgers. But
Were
until
they?
we got to New York, I don't know
Yeah.
where he was getting. He wasn't getting.
He had a secret flown over
I
supply from
didn't.
somewhere.
And I'll tell one silly story. But
No.
my favorite cheeseburger in the world is in New York City at a place called Melon's.
Yeah.
And I was telling him about it all through Thailand. And we were in New York, and I went to order myself one.
Yeah.
And someone got wind that I went. And when I went to pick it up, they go, yeah, it's 15 cheeseburgers. It's like $100 and something. I go, what?
Yeah.
And they sent me a text. Matthew ordered the cheeseburger. He's going to pay you back, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay. So I bought the cheeseburgers, brought them all back, and we all sat around, and he was silent. And he ate the cheeseburger quietly. And he ate it, and then he looked up, and he was like, I think he genuinely liked it. But he never paid me back.
Just looked at you. All right.
Yeah, all right. He's got the best stories, though. He works hard. He's got
Yeah.
all these great stories of his. I
Oh.
mean, I like him. And he's good. He's great in the movie.
Brilliant. I mean,
Don't see it for Michael Landis. See it for
see
Matthew.
it for that. Yeah. But you have a pivotal part in that, like you said. If you didn't go over to, check out whether it was legit, they would have never have been found out.
Yeah.
So yeah, watch it. Go watch it. Go, guys. But we're going to get onto our Twitter TARDIS. Twitter's been a light. We've got our box filled with questions from
What's
your
in
fans.
the box?
What's in the box? So if you open that lid for me, please, Michael. No, it wasn't you. It's died. There you go, Mike.
No, I didn't. Hello.
Oh, hello. Yeah, so if you dip your hand in there, there's a couple of questions in there. I think we've got time for about
It's empty.
3.
All right. I'm supposed to read.
Yeah,
this.
read that out. And if you could mention their name on there as well. Thank you.
I might say this wrong. Masout Nasri.
Spot on.
You know
I
Masout?
reckon. I reckon
Oh.
it's spot on.
Have you ever met Justin Whalen? What did you say to each other? Justin Whalen replaced Michael Landis in 1993 as Jimmy Olsen in Lois and Clark.
Yeah.
Ironically, I knew Justin before Superman. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd seen him about. But I can't remember Masout
No?
if I saw him through the years after that.
Yeah.
But,
No?
and if I would say, I mean, I'm a grown boy. It hurts when you get fired when
yeah.
you're young, but it didn't affect me in a way
No.
that you would think it would.
No.
So I don't have any ill.
Do you think it just upped your game?
Well, it allowed me to do 4 years of other work that
Yeah.
led to other work that led to other
other
work.
work, yeah.
Rather than just sit there. So I just loved Lane Smith, who played Perry White, and so
Yeah.
I was sad to not get to go to work with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no.
No beef.
Good for Justin Whalen.
Yeah.
No beef with Justin.
No beef.
Let's see. I should do quicker ones. Let me see.
Yeah.
Kelly Miller.
Oh.
Hello, Kelly. Have you been asked to play a guest character in Supergirl yet?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question. Because the last time I was at the London one of these, everyone's like, you should do that. Because
Yeah.
apparently Dean Kane's done it.
Yeah.
No, the answer is no. My wife is friends with the woman that I think writes it or friendly, Ali Adler.
Right.
But then, and I know the guy, Andrew Kreisberg, who writes all of them, Flash, Arrow. I think I've sort of hinted or half jokingly said, like, let me come do one.
Yeah.
So, but no, they haven't asked me yet. And the CW, who airs Supergirl, bought Hooten. So maybe there's a way to go, and I'm supposed to go in and meet all the CW people. So maybe as a joke, I'll say, or like
Yeah.
a half joke.
Can
like,
I?
Let me go do a,
Would you be a hero or villain?
anything they want. I mean, it would be fun to do
Fun
anything.
to do anything, yeah?
I think it would be just neat as a connect the dots.
No, that would be great.
20 odd years,
Is
however
that-
many years later. Yeah. Oh, let me
Yeah.
do more. Sorry,
We've got one
I'm
more.
taking
One
too
more,
much
Michael.
time.
No, that's
Ah.
no worries, Michael.
Jane. Is that a typo? Ricards?
No, that's right.
Ricards. All right, Jane. Here we go. Are there any actors you'd love to see on Hooten? Well, Michael Landis and Ophelia Lovibond. I have an English actor friend called Dexter Fletcher, who's like my good pal. Do you guys know who he is?
No.
Press Gang, Lock, Stock. He's a director
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I've got
he
it now.
He did Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah.
He's a director now. He's just a friend, and I would love him to come do it.
That would be brilliant.
And I can probably convince him if I
Yeah.
get to do more Hootens.
You heard it
Maybe.
here first.
He's a director. Let me do one more. For
You're gonna
shit
go for one more, yeah?
giggles. All right. John Archer.
Right, that's it.
John Archer. What country would you like to visit on Hooten and the Lady? Argentina. I want to go to South America. I haven't been. I know they went to the jungle.
Yeah, the jungle, yeah.
Amazon. South America.
Yeah? Anywhere Pacific? Like
I think Argentina.
Argentina,
Or
just
Buenos,
Argentina.
Buenos
Yeah,
Aires.
Yeah, Buenos Aires. Yeah, that'd be great.
Aires. Tomato, tomato.
Tomato.
Birmingham. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
We have a Birmingham in America.
Dear, whereabouts is that? What state?
It's in Alabama. No. Birmingham, Alabama. Alabama.
You been
Sorry.
there?
Big country.
Yeah.
Have I not?
No.
Yes, I have been to Birmingham.
Oh, great. Not
Just drove through it.
exactly the same?
No.
Right, well, Michael.
Thank you. Can I put this back in the
Yeah,
box?
put it straight back in there. Or go somewhere in some time and
Comes
space
out the
continuum. Yeah, it will go. Look, it's lighting up now. It's gone. Right. So, guys, that's all the time we've got with you up on here, Michael.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for joining me.
Does nobody have a question from there? No.
Do you want to? Does anyone have a question for Michael before we go absolutely anywhere? I'll tell you what. I'll jump up. Let's go.
I'm sorry to make you do that.
No, it's no problem, Michael. You love your fans.
He's great. I kind of just want to be here for him.
Hiya.
Hi.
I'm doing Special Unit 2. How does it compare to doing Hooten and the Lady?
It's funny you say that because I think this is the closest character I've played that's like Nick O'Malley from Special Unit 2. And it's something that I just love. It's the kid in school that disrupted the class too much grown up. I just love playing that kind of sarcastic. So I love Special Unit 2 too. I think that was a while ago, but this is close to that in my mind. Thanks.
You were so amazing in Final Destination 2. Do you think they're going to make another one?
You're not allowed to watch Final Destination 2?
I'm 26.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay. She got me. They made another one, and I was supposed to do one, and then they made it like a prequel. So then I think that, and there might have been like a photograph of us in it. I didn't see it. I mean, I don't, they reboot and remake so many things that I don't never say never to anything. So yeah, those movies did really well, so thank you for saying that. I would happily do
Yeah, you do a final destination.
enough already. Destination.
Yeah, enough already. I like that. Let's pitch that.
Run with it. Let's go pitch it.
Let's go pitch it. Right, so that's all the time we've
All
got
right, thank
time
you.
for, Michael.
Thank you
I'd love
so
to
much.
have you on here all day long, my man.
All
But
right,
round of applause, Michael Landis, everyone. Remember, guys, to stay tuned to MCM Buzz. We've got a lot coming up today. We've got Eugene Clark coming up at 12. Don't go anywhere. Please like, subscribe, press that notifications bell, and share us on any of your social media. We'll catch you very soon. See you soon, MCM Birmingham.